There is something about reality that feels settled. Things stay where they are, and objects don't just appear and reappear somewhere else. They don't split into multiple versions of themselves. If you drop something, it falls. If it hits a wall, it stops. Everything behaves as if the world is well defined, and because of that, we build an intuition that objects have positions, they follow paths, and they exist in one place at a time. Because it has always worked, at least at our scale. But when you look deeper, those assumptions begin to break. Imagine a small object moving toward the wall. Before it gets there, you've already pictured its motion. A continuous path, a definite position at every moment. Even if you do not measure it, you still believe it has a position. Now, give the world two openings. As the object approaches, it must go through one of them, left or right, because for it to actually go through both, it would have to stop being a single object. And that is not how reality behaves, or at least not how we think it behaves. Now, let's repeat this many times. Send one object after another. A pattern forms, two clusters, each one tied to a specific path. So this pattern tells you something important, that every object follows a definite route, that nothing uncertain happens in between. This is classical thinking, clear paths and clear outcomes. Now let's replace that object with a wave. A wave doesn't just sit at one point, it spreads. If it reaches two openings, it doesn't choose. It passes through both. After passing through, those two paths overlaps, and when they overlap, they interfere. Some regions grow stronger and other weakens. So instead of just two clusters, you get a structured pattern. A pattern that only exists because both paths were involved at the same time. This kind of behavior can be described using something like a wave. Now we return to particles, electrons, and we send them one at a time, each one independent, each one alone. So whatever pattern forms must come from individual behavior based on everything we know. We expect two clusters again, but that is not what appears. Instead, a pattern slowly builds, not two regions, a wave-like structure, the same structure we only expect from waves. So this pattern isn't random, it follows a hidden structure as if each particle is guided by something we cannot directly see. At this point, our idea of a particle starts to break because each particle arrives alone. There is nothing else to interfere with except itself, which suggests something deeper. The particle isn't just taking one path. It is behaving as if multiple possibilities are present at the same time. So, not one route, but a combination of possibilities. Not until someone forces it to be. So, when we try to find out which path is it actually taking, we observe it, and the moment we do, everything changes. The pattern disappears, the wave-like behavior is gone, and you're left with two simple outcomes again, as if the act of observing forces the system to decide. This is the foundation of quantum mechanics. Before observation, the system exists as possibilities, not just unknown values, but real interacting possibilities. They spread, they combine, they interfere, and when we observe, only one outcomes remain. And all of this is governed by a deeper rule. So, at the smallest scales, reality is not fixed. It's not a single path. It is a structure of possibilities waiting to become real. And what we observe is not just one outcome emerging from that structure. So, this is only the beginning. Next, we're going to take a closer look at these possibilities and understand why they behave like waves. If you like this, make sure you like and subscribe for more, and I hope to see you on the next episode.